Have an O2 sensor code like a P0157, but not sure which sensor to replace? It seems basic, but believe it or not, sensor location mistakes are still very common. So let's break down how to read those bank and sensor positions so you place it right the first time. We know that starting with OBD2 implementation and catalyst efficiency monitoring, vehicles have multiple sensors, but modern engines have compounded that with not only multiple sensors, but also multiple sensor types. Picking the wrong one wastes time and also money, so it's imperative to decode it properly. So let's start with the term bank. Bank 1 refers to the side of the engine that contains cylinder 1. But keep in mind that different manufacturers and at times even models, that changes. Most technicians know that something basic like a longitudinally mounted GM small block, cylinder 1 is on the driver's side. But take a Ford Coyote, it's on the passenger side. But get a transverse mounted V6 or V8, especially one that you're not used to working on, and it's easy to get confused. Then toss in something like a V10 powered Audi that identifies subgroups of cylinders as banks 3 and bank 4, and it's just always best to check service information versus thinking you just know. Then there's upstream versus downstream. The upstream sensor, whether traditional narrowband oxygen sensor or a wideband air-fuel ratio sensor, sits before the converter and primarily manages fuel trim. The downstream sensor sits after the converter, and while it too can have an effect on fuel trim, its primary focus is monitoring the efficiency of the three-way catalytic converter. So to put it all together, let's go back to that P0157. A P0157 indicates low voltage condition on the downstream oxygen sensor on bank 2. For instance, in the aforementioned GM, that would indicate passenger side, post-converter. But remember, it all will depend on where cylinder 1 is located. And don't guess. When in doubt, look it up. Bank 1 is where cylinder 1 lives. Upstream is before the cat, downstream is after. And with the Walker Products OE quality O2 sensors, you can replace the right part the first time. I want to thank Walker Products for sponsoring this tech tip, and until next time, thanks for watching.